Hello, everybody, and we hope you're right. Hi, Mrs. Ackerman. We got ourselves a dandy today, don't we? Not only is it the girls, it's also the boys. And it's youth night. And it's Veterans Appreciation Day. And the unveiling of a new flag. My goodness, we got a lot going on tonight. That's right, Mrs. Ackerman. All right. Should be a fun one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Highland Hornets taking on the Tallmadge Blue Devils in both boys basketball and girls basketball. That's right, we finally get to do a girls basketball game here. Man, oh man. Whoa, sorry for the voice crack. But man, oh man. I've been waiting, the Lord knows how long, just to do a game like this. Or to do a girls game. It's been so long, but fortunately, here we are right now, and finally getting the opportunity to do it. I guess who's not complaining? I am not complaining. So we hope you enjoy this game. It's a doubleheader. I'm Timer for Timer Sports Live. Remind you to hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. Well, trying to bounce back from a tough loss last Wednesday to those pesky Copley Indians who swept us in the regular season. We lost to them by 3 last Wednesday. Try and get that bad taste out of our mouths. Trying to pick up what would be a big win right here. I think we're 10-4. Are we 10-4? Okay. 11-4. Excuse me. I forgot a one. Oh well. I assume that you'll see the same starting five that you typically see of Kennedy, Olena, who else? Grace, Madison, Wayne, and Emily. Yeah. Often forget that. I mean, we got a lot of talent on this team, that's for sure. Coach, are we 10-4 or 11-4?
We're 11-4.
11-4, okay. Just wanted to make sure. This should be a lot of fun tonight. A doubleheader. Not only a doubleheader, but we also got, Veterans Appreciation Night, which is going to be a lot of fun. We get to celebrate, and we're getting a new American flag at the game. That's going to be really exciting. Yes, sir. And in case you haven't been able to tell, maybe we can bring it up for you. Hey, Coach, let's get done tonight. As you can tell, the American flag is not there because we're getting a new one. How about that? That's going to be very exciting. And why not do it against the Tallmadge Blue Devils? Because, well, why not? Fittingly enough, the student section theme for tonight is USA theme. Kind of fitting, as I mentioned earlier a few seconds ago. Hopefully more people will tune in because this should be a fun one. More fans trying to file their way in. Of course, we got youth night tonight as there are 10 minutes left till it's tip-off time. You can see some of the famous school or players and teams that we've had over the last several years right there. And would you look at that, it is youth night. They're taking pictures tonight. I assume that a vast majority of them will be on hand for tonight. At least that's the hope. That's the intention. As you can tell, everyone is very excited for this. Who could possibly blame them? It's high school boys and girls basketball, or should I say high school girls and boys basketball, because the girls go first and then the boys go second. That should be a lot of fun. Well, folks, we got ourselves a dandy out here. They extended it to about 11 minutes now. Yep, hello. How are you guys? Good. Well, I cannot wait. Can you guys wait for this one?
Yeah, for sure.
I know, it should be a fun one. How's the 50-50 going?
So far, so good.
All right, good to hear. Got about 10 and a half minutes left till tip-off. Can you guys see the scoreboard from here?
Barely.
If I take it like right here, yeah, you got the visitors blocked out a little bit. I mean, you don't at home, folks, but still. Thank you. And we have about 10 minutes left. These fans are looking forward to this one. I tried to convince my parents to come to the game, especially considering the fact that my dad would be getting in for free tonight because he is a VA worker, but unfortunately they declined. They'll be watching the game from the comfort of their house tonight. So there is that. Hi, Mrs. Knapp. Should be a lot of fun out here. So, Mrs. Knapp, it's going to be a fun one tonight.
That's exciting.
Yes, varsity nights, youth night. Yeah, we got about 9 minutes left till it's time. As you can tell, we got ourselves a good crowd for now. Hopefully the crowd gets a little bigger. At least that's what I hope. But yeah, of course, youth night, veterans night, everything.
Yeah, it's a fun night. Good night
Yeah,
to the Hornets.
my dad would be able to get him free according to Mr. Bailey because he's a VA worker. I was just mentioning that to everyone at
So would
home.
my dad. Very good.
He also works at the VA?
No, my dad is a veteran.
Oh, my grandfather was.
Very good. Josh, what's going on?
Oh, hey Josh, how are you?
You're very tired.
But yeah, my dad works with a lot of veterans considering the fact that he is a Veterans Administrations worker. I think that's what VA stands for. Thank you. But yeah, I can't wait. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Is everybody getting set? There's about 8 minutes to go. Everyone is looking forward to this. Youth night, Friday night, should be fun. Barely had a day at school today considering the fact that I have one class on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I know I'm pretty lucky, aren't I? Nobody's tuning into this live stream, but the key word is yet. Should say no one's tuning in yet. I should get my stuff because there are some people up there that are up or that are right there that are going to enjoy the game. Can't wait. It will be a lot of fun. I can guarantee you that. Fans are looking for this. The boys team is in the building. We'll be playing Tallmadge at 7:30, the boys. The girls will be playing in a few minutes. Mr. Bailey, my dad and parents can't make it tonight.
Dang it.
Yeah. Because you know how I mentioned that he's a VA worker and how he'd get in, right?
Yeah, she's gonna play.
Right, Mr. Bailey?
Yeah, take that out real quick.
Oh,
Remember, just stay away from the bench during the game.
okay. Yeah, thank you. Stay away from the bench. Sounds like a good idea. Everyone's looking forward to this. We have about 6 minutes to go. The Blue Devils are trying to pick up a win. There's some of the basketball team for the Blue Devils. Yeah, I can't wait for this. Varsity nights is what we call this. Varsity night, I guess, is what we'll call it. And why not? This is going to be a lot of fun. Well, folks, what? All right, some basketball going on over here. Why not? See what happens. Of course, a bunch of youth kids are going to be honored. Oh, so close. But yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Hey, Matt, how are you? Oh, it's going well. Yeah, the Black and Green Brigade and in an exciting game. Hey, John, how are you? All right. Same.
Hey man, I'm taking your idea, man. I'm gonna bet the Bills. No, Bengals.
My dad's also taking advantage of the fact that sports betting is legalized here in Ohio. He's been doing a lot of it. It's fun. It is. He often asks for my input as well.
That might be a cool thing to include at the end of your videos. Like, go down the list of games and then say who you think's going to cover the spread or who you think will win. That actually might be something neat to do.
Yeah, John, that's not a shabby idea.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
That is, I'll tell you one thing, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, man, I'll chime in for that.
All right. Thing is though.
We'll see. Girls' game should be good.
Yes, we are still waiting. Still waiting with about.
What do you think the girls' game is good? Because the boys have that.
Colin
that's
Dixon,
back. Yeah,
Wisconsin.
he's back. So we'll see how that goes. The girls' game should be pretty good, though.
Yeah.
It should be a fairly close game. Or
I think we'll take care of business in girls. I mean, the one thing with the batting thing would be I need to have the paper right there and all the bats. Maybe I could print it out prior.
That, and you can always Google it. You know what, too, Tommy? Like, say a game is Sunday and Monday. You just get now the betting changes all the way up to an hour before the game. So you could just do whatever your last video of the week is and say, hey, well, as of now, the Bengals spread is minus 3.5 points. I think they'll cover. If you're looking for straight up, I would pick the Bills, kind of like that.
Yeah.
And the bets change, but that's usually how they'll do it on fantasy football and all that. They'll say, well, you probably want to take this guy, but that might change as the week goes on. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
you could probably do a whole video about that.
Yeah, I could do it on my talk show.
Yeah. What's up, Lucas?
I think that would be best on my show. I think a little out of place for broadcast, but definitely for my talk show. I could do some betting and stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 2.5 minutes to go. The girls are getting set to practice. We're gonna have ourselves a large crowd because tonight is gonna be fun. I hope you like having fun, folks, because I know on Time Room Sports Live we love having fun. Look at all those fans right there that are ready to come into tonight's game. Who can blame them? It's looking like it's gonna be a good one. Good guys are 11-4 on the season. Hello. And what? Yes. Yes. Hello there. Tallmadge basketball team right there. The boys basketball team, I beg your pardon. So, it is almost time for the, introduction. Almost time to get this ceremony underway. It will be in about a minute. Almost exactly a minute. As we have ourselves Two good schools, two American Conference schools ready to duke it out tonight. Very rare for me this season to call a game for girls basketball, but here I am, and I'm pretty happy that I'm able to do it. But for now, we will send it down to Sam McPherson, the public address announcer, who's got us covered. Sam, you there? We'll be in a second at least. Anyways, the team gets all set. And Chris Vaughn, the head coach of Tallmadge basketball. Sam's still talking with Jeff now. Not the Jeff Miller that works at BW, who's also a great guy. But that Jeff right there. Now I think we're going to take it down to Sam. He's got us all right for tonight with the flag presentation, and the excitement and energy is really high tonight. And who can blame anyone here? Got half a dozen people tuning in. Not too shabby, I guess. The girl is right there. We're closing in on 400 subscribers, of course, so we can't wait till we hit that threshold. How exciting is that going to be? 400 subscribers, we might as well throw a party. Yeah, currently at 397. Honestly, that's better than what I could have imagined. Not a bad record or subscriber total. I think we're going to send it down to Sam in a second. There's Coach Star right there. Black and Green Brigade is 7-6 in boys basketball. We are 11-4 in girls basketball. And the Black and Green Brigade for the boys are going into the, what do you call him? The locker room. What do you call locker room? There's Noah right there. Of course, Noah got hurt back on Tuesday against Avon. Looks like Noah's not going to be playing today, which is very unfortunate. So we have ourselves a little bit some time, so make sure you subscribe to Tommy Maroon Sports Live and all that fun stuff. And now we'll send it down to Sam. You there, Sam?
Ladies and gentlemen, as a member school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Highland High School welcomes you to this scholastic contest between Highland High School and Tallmadge High School. At this time, we would like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Glenna Jackson for their donation of the new American flag for our high school gym. The new flag will be lowered with the playing of our national anthem. At all of our athletic events today and in the future, the Highland Local School District and our community would like to thank you for this generous donation. At this time, please join us with a round of applause to thank the Jacksons at this time. Further request, at this time, can all veterans in attendance please stand up? We ask everyone is sponsored by the Highland High School Athletic Association. The attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools competing for the rights of community. Though little teams will matter, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of schools request the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and that it's not based on the process approved by the OHS and Board of Review. The officials for these games are Bryce Patrick, Rick Rhodes, and Tallmadge. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Highland High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth in preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect to the fans, officials, coaches, those who administrate the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. Now let's meet the starter and players of tonight's game. From Tallmadge, number 2, Lexi Gray. Number 3, Maya Dexter. Number 13, Sydney Banks. Number 21, Maya Zambara. And number 45, Isabel Stone. For your Highland Hornets, number 2, Kennedy Morgan. Number 3, Elena Mander. Number 5, Beverly Miller. Number 21, Grace Madison. And number 50, Elena Tessina.
Okay, are we ready? I hope we are, because we need to win this game and bounce back from a tough loss to Copley last Wednesday. That was 2 nights ago. Of course, we weren't there because BW was playing John Carroll. BW took care of business, of course, like the oldest and greatest university in America always does. But you're not here for BW this time. You're here for Highland. Wayne gonna do the tip-off against Isabella Messina. Messina stands at 5'10", and you can hear the energy in this crowd tonight. Here we go. Hornets, Devils, opening tip-off. Gonna be won by the Hornets. Great to have you aboard on this Friday evening doubleheader action. Tommy Maroon here for Time Room Sports Live, ready to take you through it all. Grace passes it to Lena. Lena out to Kennedy. Kennedy in three-point lane, back out to Grace Madison. Grace Madison to the left side, that's Lane. Lane is looking, Lane pump fakes. Lane passes it to Lena. And as last out on number 2, Lexi Gray. Give it to the Hornets. 23 seconds through the first quarter, 23 seconds through the contest. Grace is looking. Grace is still looking. And the pass is going to go back to her. Passing it to Lena. Lena with a good pass to Lane, and it's intercepted by Maya Dexter. Dexter with the ball. Passing it, that's number 21, Mia Zappola. And going in, the tough shot is no good. Emily on the miss. Here comes Emily, stopping. Passing it to Lena. Lena Van Kirk passes in the corner. Good pump fake by Kennedy. Going in, she has it blocked. Second chance shot by Lane, no good. Kennedy on the board, also no good. She got it back, and she is fouled 56 seconds through the first quarter.
Foul number 45, Isabel Messina.
Messina committed the foul. She's a junior. Kennedy makes the first. Comes the second shot on the way. It's short. Rebound by Sydney Bax. Bax going right. Beck steps back. Beck's being guarded by what looks to be Lena. Passing it to the left side, Lexi Gray. Lexi Gray gonna give it off. Off to the right side, Maya Dexter. Dexter passes it, almost lost it there, was Mia Zapola. And the junior being guarded tightly out here. There's a lob, taken away by Emily. Here comes Kennedy going in. Kennedy, no foul, but she got the bucket. 3-0 start. And here come the Blue Devils the other way. Almost a backcourt. Good defense here by Grace, passing it now to Maya Dexter. Dexter going in. Dexter slices, dices. Oh, it was in and out of the bucket. No good. Grace saw the rebound. Here she goes, passing it to Wayne. Wayne thought about the three. Now she tries the shot, and this time it's no good, and that is going to be saved by Gray. Gray passes it to Bex. Cindy Beck's also a junior going in. That's a tough shot, no good. Wayne tries to save it, and save it she does. Kennedy passes it to Emily. Emily off to Grace, loads up, fires away, and misses. Rebound by Maya Dexter. Dexter being double teamed. Dexter passes it to Gray. Gray across midcourt. Gray passes it to Dexter, and there's a whistle, and there's a travel. Give it to the Hornets. We've played 2 minutes and 29 seconds of this contest, and the score reads 3-0 us. Coach Madison on the far right, sitting down now at the center of your screen. Grace with the ball. Gonna pass it all the way over. Here's Kennedy with it. Kennedy goes left. Kennedy passes it to Grace. Here we go. Emily Miller for three. Oh, man, no good. Rebound by the Blue Devils. Both schools really struggling so far field goal-wise. Just one field goal combined from both schools. Came from us. Came from Kennedy. Lexi Gray passes it. Here's a three on the way. It is good by Cindy Bex. And this ball game is tied. Kennedy Morgan passes it back to Emily Miller, who lobs it deep for Grace and makes the catch. Grace is looking, gives off to Emily. Emily stops, passes it to Grace. Grace goes right out to Kennedy. Kennedy going in. Kennedy stops, pops, foul. And a charge. And you see another Grace. That's Grace Weber. She will check in for Emily Miller. 4:37 left in the first quarter. Coach Madison can't believe the call right there as we have full court defense. And she can't find anybody. And that one almost went out on Tallmadge. Dexter. Cross midcourt. Maya Dexter gives it off to Lexi Gray. Gray passes it back. Driving in, looking, and it's rejected. But the Devils will keep it. 4:23 left in the first quarter. Abby Caruso is in. Looking, still looking. Passes it all the way back. Stepping back there, Cindy Bex. Now out to Abby Caruso. Caruso gonna pass it to the right side. Looking again. Here's Maya Dexter. Almost lost it. Maya Dexter passes it back to Bex. Bex down the left-hand corner for three. That one is no good. And Grace grabs the rebound. Which Grace Madison? As she lobs it to Wayne. 2 points out of the way. 5-3. And she can't find anybody. Passes it to Gray, who's left wide alone. Lexi Gray almost lost it. Passes it back. That's Bex passing it to Gray, who tries a three, and that one is also no good. Emily, nope, out on. Tallmadge give it to the Hornets. Number 14, Grace Shondel. $3:39 to go in the first quarter. I must say, this is a good crowd for tonight. I know the student section's barren again, but still. Deep pass to the right side. Grace lobs it to Kennedy. Kennedy passes it to Grace. And Shondel looks, passes it back to Morgan. Kenny Morgan for three. That is good! 8-3 start. Deep pass to the right side. That looks to be Coco Puller. Passing underneath the bucket. Rejected! Wayna grabs it. Wayna goes right. Wayna lost it. But that is the last out clearly on Tallmadge with 3:09 left in the first. Coach Wallenhorst sparking out stuff. Of course, Coach Masson assisted by the great Coach Wallenhorst and the great Coach Profit. Lena gonna sit on down. Believe Emily's back in. Got past it. Tim Kennedy out to Emily now for three. That's an air ball and last out on us, of course. Give it to the Devils. 3 minutes, 2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Looking, passing it to number 4, Coco Puller. Puller runs away. Puller going in. Puller with a tough shot. Puller is fouled by Weber. She will go to the line. Our second foul of the day, our first defensive foul of the day. Shooting 2 here, that is, I believe, Puller. She makes the first. It is Coco Puller. Puller's a freshman, stands at 5'8" and plays guard. 2:57 to go in the first quarter, and now it's an 8-5 contest. Grace Weber passes it to Grace Madison. There's Grace with the ball. Grace is looking. Grace passes it to the right side. That's Shondel. Grace Shondel goes left. Grace is going to try to drive in. There's a whistle, and there's a defensive foul called on number 4, Puller. Wayne checks back in for the good guys. She's in for Weber. 8-5 her score. Passes it back to Kennedy. Looks like Lena's going to check in. The next dead ball as the pass goes to Grace on the right side. Grace is looking. Grace is going in. Grace spins away. And Grace Madison passes it to Grace Weber. Weber, tough shot. That is good. And that was Shondel, I beg your pardon. Shondel. Maya Dexter with it. Dexter passes it to the right side, number 23, Abby Caruso. Here they go, 13, Cindy Bex. Bex pass shot down by Emily Miller. Here comes Emily across midcourt. And Emily looking. Emily passes it to the left side. That's Shondel. Grace Shondel almost falls down. Here's Kane with another 3 attempt. That one is no good. It is slapped all the way back to Cindy Bex. And Bex trying to run away. Bex going in. Bex passes it. And Grace steals it. Grace got to drive. Grace got to go in. Grace with a tough shot. Foul. No bucket. 105 seconds left in the first. Blue 3, Maya Dexter. Madison to the line. And Grace makes the first. With that, it's now 11-5. Elena will check in for Grace. Which Grace? Grace Madison. Here comes the second shot coming up. This one is also good by Grace. She'll check out for Elena Van Kirk. There she is. Number 3. Very good what she does. As is everybody on this Highland Hornets basketball team. Neither school has taken a timeout yet. Here they go. Number 3, Maya Dexter passes it to Caruso. Abby Caruso almost lost something. Abby Caruso, that's going to be a possession. Give it to the Devils. 92 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Timeout, Blue Devils. 30-second timeout. Coach Masson has to be happy with the start so far. We are up 12-5. But you never know what can happen in a game of high school girls basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Let me be the first to assure you that. Coach Madison, you can hear him all the way up here. Not calling out a play, instead just talking with us. No play at all, I guess. Looks like we keep our same four of Alina, Grace Weber, Grace Shondell, Emily Miller, and Ling Tessina. Ready to inbound this. Still looking, passes it underneath the bucket. Here comes the pressure. Passes it back. Here's the three coming up. It's short by number 13, Sydney Backs. Emily passes it to Lena. Lena with a tough shot. She got it. And it's 14-5 with less than 80 seconds left in the first quarter. And the ball almost stolen. Mia Zapola has to be a little more careful out there. Dexter steps back. Maya Dexter passes it to number 23, Abby Caruso. Caruso with less than a minute to go in the first quarter passes it. That's 45. Isabel Messina stepping back now. That is Zapola. Zapola going in, passing it out to Messina. Messina giving it out to Caruso. Abby Caruso gives it back out to 13 Backs. Backs is going to be fouled. And Backs will have a trip to the line with 44.1 to go in the first. No, that's not a shooting foul to my surprise. And Bianca Palante checks in. Passes it to Dexter. Dexter gonna have that poked away by Bianca. Bianca gives it off to Grace. Grace gives it to Emily in the corner. Emily going in. Emily with a already pass taken away by Backs. Backs. And they'll get away with it. 26, 25, 24 seconds left. Passing it to Backs. Backs is going to have it fouled, actually, with exactly 20 seconds left. Bianca commits the foul as Kennedy and Grace will check to the or will return. Coach Profit talking with them as that shot is no good. No, Coach Profit talking with Jeff. Here comes the second shot on the way. Also no good. Kennedy is there in a 14-5 contest. Now Grace has the ball. Grace goes right, passes it to Kenny. Kenny loads up, fires away. Boom! Shakalaka! 17-5. Kennedy with 9 points out here. They're going to have to hurry. Isabel Messina's shot is no good. She will not get a foul. And the first quarter is over. And we are off to a red-hot start. 17-5 out here. So far, so good for the Black and Green Brigade. We are up by 12. Kennedy, our lead scorer, with 9 points. She is outscoring the Blue Devils 9-5, and without her, we're still winning, albeit by a score of 8-5. So regardless, still a good sight to see. Everyone talking things over. Coach Madison talking with the girls right there. Looks like we'll be rolling with Grace, Lane, Grace, Bianca, Lena. As the first quarter intermission almost over now. Tallmadge with 4 timeouts to burn. We have 5 timeouts left. The referee trying to tell us all to hurry up. In a commanding lead by 12, but you never know what can happen. .17 or 17-5, excuse me. Bianca inbounding this to Grace. And Grace will get it now. Second quarter underway. We're up by 12. Grace Madison lobs it to Lane. Lane and a botched handoff, and it's going to be a scrum for the ball, and we will try to get it out, and right when we thought we got it out, it's a possession. 12 seconds through the second quarter. There's a pass to Maya Dexter. Dexter across midcourt. Maya Dexter driving in. Dexter passes that alone in the corner, and there's a whistle. There's a foul again on Bianca. Her second of the day. Gray is inbounding this. 22 seconds through the quarter. I'm honestly surprised not too many people are tuning into this. Can't find anybody. Passes it in the corner. Guns it, and it's taken away by Kennedy. Kennedy with a heave out to Grace Shadell. Grace Shadell is fouled. She will go to the line. 30 seconds through the second quarter. Coach Masson talking things over with the bench. Looks like Grace Weber has an ice pack right there as Grace Shadell misses. It happens. Second shot, good. Almost out of bounds. Oh no, someone's hurt. Someone's hurt. Looks like it's Emily. No, not Emily. Oh, that's Lane. That's bad. That's bad. She's got to play Northern Colorado next year. That's Lane Tessina. I beg your pardon. 32 seconds through the quarter. Lane Tessina's down, and that's never a good sight to see. She is definitely one of our best players out there. This is not good at all. 18-5 our score. Here in the second quarter, Lane's going to get up. She looks like she's in a lot of pain. She may have sprained or broken it. John and Coach Profit going to help her. I mean, she has to be okay. She's got to be okay because she needs to play at Northern Colorado next year. But oh man, that was a frustrating injury to see. She does not look happy right now. She looks like she's in a lot of pain. And Tallmadge will get the ball and the game resumes. 18-5. With the ball, number 21, Mia Zapola. Zapola almost lost it. Zapola is going to get fouled. 43 seconds through the second quarter. Grace Shadell. Passing it to the left side where Maya Dexter's waiting. Maya Dexter goes in. Maya Dexter. And we are not going to get a travel call on that. Instead, it will be a 1-and-1. Second foul of the day for Kennedy. 1-and-1 coming up. I believe it's Maya Dexter. Yes, it is Maya Dexter who will miss it. In and out of Lena and into the hands of Bianca. Bianca across midcourt, passing it to Grace. Grace to Kennedy. Kennedy gonna try drive in, passes it. Nice, 2 points right there from Bianca Pilate. 20-5. Oh, nothing. How are you guys?
Doing great. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you. Passing it back. Oh, it's been blast. We're up 15.
Oh yeah.
Number 21, Zapola has the ball. Zapola goes left. Zapola steps back. Zapola still stepping back. Here's Zapola passes it to the left side. That's number 2, Lexi Gray with a tough shot, and Lexi Gray scores. Go ahead. 20-7. Here is Grace with the ball. She is across midcourt. Madison walking. Grace Madison guns it to the right side. Whistle. She stepped out. Shondell stepped out. Give it to the Blue Devils. Coach Madison wants to take a timeout. Second quarter hasn't really gotten off to the best start. We were up 17-5 after the first. We are now up 20-7. We have extended the lead by 1 in this quarter. Well, you see Coach Prophet right there and John tending and caring for Lane, who is probably sprained her knee, I guess. I don't know. I'm no medical expert. I just hope she is okay. Each school with 4 timeouts left. The pass goes to Zapola. And Mia looking to do something out here with her team down 13. Zapola looking. Zapola passes it to 13, Sydney Bex. Bex still with the ball. Bex passes it to number 3, Dexter. Dexter with the pump fake, passing it in the corner. Great travel. Give it to the Hornets. Abby Caruso checks it for Tallmadge. Here comes Grace with the ball. Over 2 minutes through the second quarter. And Grace Madison stepping back, passing it to Grace Weber. Weber lobs it a little too high, but Emily is there for it nonetheless. Emily looking, hands it off to Grace Madison. Madison, tough shot. It is good. No foul called, but she got it in nonetheless. Caruso passes it to the right side in a 22-7 contest. Driving, going in, and the pass is in and out of her hands, and that is a foul called. 1-1 coming up. Number 3, Lena. Lena with her second foul of the day. We've had a lot of foul trouble so far. 5:24 left in the first half, 5:24 left in the second quarter, and we've committed 8 fouls. First shot coming up is good. 22-8, they're trying to chip at the lead. Here comes the second shot on the way. It is good, 22-9. Madison with it. Grace passes midcourt. She goes right. She's looking, almost lost it. Still holding on to the ball. Passes it to Lena. That's an illegal screen on Grace. Coach Madison can't believe what he's seeing. So Grace commits her first foul of the day, and they will be in the bonus plus perhaps in a minute. Dexter inbounds it, and inbounds it to Zapola. Mia Zapola gets past Grace Weber, passes it, and it's intercepted by Kennedy. Kennedy lobs it deep for Lena, and Lena makes it! 24-9. And the ball rolls all the way back. Passing it, they pass it back. That's Lexi Gray. Gray across midcourt. Gray drives in, passes it to the right side. That shot is no good. Grace on the rebound. Here they go the other way. Here we go the other way, I should say. Grace Madison passes it to Grace Weber. Nice pump fake by Weber. No foul, no bucket. And we are not happy about that at all. Driving in here, a tough shot is no good, fortunately. Grace saw the rebound. Weber bounces it to Kennedy. Kennedy misses. Emily on the miss. No foul again. It is tipped around like a pinball. And last out on us. Give it to the Devils. So a weird turn of events right there. A bunch of no calls against us. And Chrissy Vaughn would like to talk things over with her Blue Devils. A 30-second timeout. 24-9 the score out here in Granger. Hope you're enjoying this one. I know I am. It's been a good start. 24-9. We're up by 15. Kennedy with 9 points. All of them came in the first quarter. Coach Prophet checks back with Lane. I doubt Wayne returns today. We'll see what happens here. 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the second quarter. Number 3, Maya Dexter inbounding this. The Devils have 3 timeouts to spare. We have 4 timeouts to spare. Abby Caruso across midcourt. Caruso not doing anything just yet. She goes right. Caruso being picked up by Grace. And they are not going to call a 5-second call on that. A bunch of no calls against us tonight, that's for sure. As Caruso passes it back to the right side in three-point land. Going left there, trying the 3 on the way. It is no good. Tipped. Rebounded by Lena. Lena off and running. Deep pass. Kennedy, pump fakes. Kennedy spits. K, tough shot. It is no good. Rebounded by Abby Caruso. Caruso stands at just 5'3". There's a whistle and there is a foul on us. White forward, Grace Weber, her second of the day. And with that, Tallmadge in the double bonus. 24-9, 3:25 left. Here comes the first shot. No good. We'll see Bianca check in. We'll see Grace Shondell check in. Here comes the shot. And again, no good. Tallmadge really struggling at the free throw line tonight. And Madison passes it to Weber. Weber to Bianca. Bianca with a nice pump fake. And Bianca traveled. A lot of careless mistakes, I guess, tonight. And with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the first half, it's still 24-9. Bex drives in, and Bex has too much mustard on it. Grace guns it to Grace Shondell. Grace stops. Grace, there's a whistle. There's a foul. No, a travel. Another travel. I can only assume Coach Madison can't be very happy with the gameplay we've been putting up in the second quarter. Abby Caruso goes right near the sideline. Abby Caruso going in. Caruso passes it back. Coco Poor. Poor passing it to Lauren Teeling. Teeling back to Poor. Poor to the right side. Poor passes it again to the right side. Driving in here. Looking. Stopping. Passing it wide along the corner for 3. That is good by Lauren Teeling. Lauren Teeling may be 5'2", but she's trying to prove that she is still very good despite her small size. And that was a long 2, actually, not a 3. Passes it to Grace Shondell. Grace passes it to Bianca. Bianca out to Grace. Grace on the right side. Madison lobs it back to Lena. Lena looking. Lena goes left. Lena gives it off. Kennedy trying the 3. She hits it! She's got a dozen tonight. Teeling has the ball. And driving in, a nice easy shot there for Teeling. Grace Madison with the ball. Grace goes right, lobs it to Lena. Lena looking. Lena's pass is going to be intercepted. 27-13. They're down by 2 touchdowns and 2-point afters. Driving in. That's a tough shot. And that's an air ball. And there's another foul called with 98 seconds left of the first half. Who was that? Number 3. That's Lena, her 3rd of the day. First shot coming up. It is short. Boy Voco, and as is Emily Miller. Here comes the second shot, and it is good. We've only outscored them by 1 this quarter. We haven't played that well in the second quarter, that's for sure. I think it was 17-5, now it's 10-9 in the second. Going to the left side, passing it back. Going in here is Grace Shondell. No foul, and she got the bucket nonetheless. Good shot by Grace. She has 5. Stopping right there. Caruso goes right. Caruso drives in. Caruso's rejected. DP for Kennedy Morgan. And she just virtually threw that one away. Last out on the Hornets. Give it to the Blue Devils. 62 seconds left in the second quarter. Grace Weber is in. Oh, Weber falls down. Passing it to the left side. Going to run in. Gun it to Teeling. Warren Teeling goes in. Warren Teeling passes it to the right side. That looks to be number 2, Lexi Gray. And now 3 coming up, and it is good. It is 29-17. Sydney backs on the 3. And it's a 12-point ball game. Each school has scored 12 points this quarter. It looks like Tallmadge may score more. And here's an easy 2-pointer by Sydney Becks. Becks with 8 points. No, Becks with 10 points. 29-19. Grace passes it. Coach is probably going to kick us in the tail during his halftime speech as Emily passing it. Emily now. Grace Shondell makes it. 31-19. Passing it to 13. Sydney Becks. Becks with 10 points is fouled. Travel actually, 4.4. Kennedy Morgan checks in, 4.4 left. Gonna inbound it to Emily. Emily's gonna have to hurry. Hail Mary pass to Grace Masson. She wants the 3. She doesn't get it. How close can you get? Go ahead, go ahead. You guys can go ahead. 31-19. Start off 17-5 after the first quarter, and then each school put up 12 points in the second quarter. And we have ourselves a game that shouldn't be a game, but to last it is. 31-19 our score on Youth Night, Veterans Night, and Varsity Night here on this Friday. Black and Green Brigade. Who's number 1, Sam? Is it Lily?
Yeah.
I thought so. Boyko. All right. Black and Green Brigade off to a not too shabby start. It is 31-19. I mean, the first quarter was pretty good. Second quarter, on the other hand, not so much. Each school putting up 12 points in the second quarter. And here we are right now. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. Same with you. I'm live streaming. YouTube. But anyways, it is 31-19 at the half. We're trying to get some stuff going in the second half because that second quarter was a second quarter I think we'd rather like to forget because Tallmadge was able to respond to us in any way, shape, or form. Hello, everyone. And meanwhile, there's the youth night, of course. They're taking pictures over there. How about that? Maybe, just maybe one day, these kids will be playing for Highland varsity. How cool would that be? And they'll be featured on Tommy Maroon Sports Live, which hopefully will have over 1,000 subscribers by then. 397, I tell you one thing, folks, that is not too shabby considering the fact that this just covers one high school and one D3 university, i.e. the oldest and greatest university in America, Baldwin Wallace. Well, it is 31-19. What's up, guys? We got ourselves a good one in favor of us, but anything can still happen. And what are they doing? They're doing the half-court shot. And, of course, all the kids are going to participate in it. Here we go. We'll see if they can do it. Let's it fly. Oh, man, it's a little short. Got a gut feeling most of these are going to fall a little short tonight if they're from a bunch of kids. Hey, maybe. Nice, not bad, Mr. Taylor, dealing with the money. Or dealing with the basketballs, I should say. Hey, this one has a chance. Just had a little too much mustard. Again, no good. Mrs. Likens is dealing with the money. That's what it is. He's going way in. How about that? He goes the other way. Looks like we're gonna. Where the shots gonna go? Where will the shots go? I don't know. Looks like they'll be going this way. And this one is so close. So close. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is good money for the school. The half-court shots are always lots of fun. Kennedy leads us with 12 points. I think Kennedy has, what, 2 threes today? Yeah, 2 threes today. And what else? 10 points is the lead score for Tallmadge. Forgot who that is. We'll get to her in a second. I apologize, as that shot doesn't make it. I am pleasantly surprised with the quality of these shots out here. They've been pretty good. Far better than what I'd be doing. As we're about halfway through the halftime intermission. This one could. Nope, it's a little to the left. I barely put any effort in that. That was a little sad. That one didn't go that far either. And that one also doesn't go far. All the kids are having some fun. Launches it a little to the right. This one coming up, nope. Ooh, that one almost made off the second half. How weird would that have been? This one is no good. Hey, Anthony lives a few houses away from me. Same development. So if you know where Anthony lives, you probably know where I live. Please don't look up where I live. Please do not. That's not a good idea. These shots are flying out here. Oh, look at that little kid, she's going in. Oh, so close. Oh, the kids are trying, but I think we're running low on time because I just see Tallmadge right there. Just saw Tallmadge right there. There they are. And meanwhile, the Black and Green Brigade, I see them over there. So we're gonna have to clear this. Coach Wallenhorst right there. Coach Wallenhorst, one of the best out there. Hey, Coach. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. We're gonna have to practice some shots out here. We'll see. And they'll be cleared away. Wayne with that struggling injury, unfortunately. Don't think she will return tonight, which is very frustrating to see, of course. Got a lot of kids here tonight. Have you noticed? I hope you have, because They are very excited. They love this game. They love the Highland Hornets. They do a good job. I can only assume. 2.5 minutes left of the overtime break, or not overtime, halftime break. So the kids are all right there. So where is Coach Estaro? Of course, I know Coach Masson's that coach of the girls team, but Coach Estaro, don't know where he is. I wonder, probably in the locker room or something like that. Got about 2 minutes to go. Kids are still all over the place out here. We will, hello there. Oh, nothing. We will get the ball to start off the third quarter. There he is. There's Coach Estaro. He's right there. Right there. With less than 100 seconds. Looks like he's a little busy. Will even be. Should be a fun second half. We're winning by 12, 31-19. We were up by 12 after the first. And then in the second quarter, each school pulled 20 or 12 points, I beg your pardon, 12 points. So that's been the story so far. About a minute to go till it's time to get this show back up and running. Yep, you just heard the buzzer right there. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens in the second half. We will get the ball to start off the second half. The assistant coaches right there. They do a good job. Coach Bernhard, Coach Vento, and Coach Kessner. Hello. Hello, everybody. Bernhard freshman, Vento JV. Both of them in their first season here at Highland. Of course, Kessner's been a varsity assistant for the Lord knows how long now. That's for sure. Here we go. The second half is going to be coming up in a second. We'll be breaking huddle anytime now. Meanwhile, the Black and Green Brigade for the boys team in the locker room. At least I assume in the locker room, talking things over before this game is over. Right now we're here talking about girls basketball. Grace passes it, it's picked off by Lexi Gray. Lexi Gray passes it to the left side, stepping back in three-point land. Now going out of the corner, that is Isabel Messina. Messina passes it to number 21, Mia Zapola. Zapola lobs it to Messina, a little too far. Taken away by Emily. Emily passes it to the right side. Grace Shondell for three. That's no good. Rebound by Messina. Messina passes it now to the right side. Maya Dexter hands it off. There's a three on the way. It is no good. And Emily on the Lena on the miss. There's a long heave for Emily. Emily saves it, and then it's taken away by Sydney Bax. Bex with 10 points. That's who it was with 10 points. Bex passes it. Now Zapola has the ball. Zapola, we've gone about a minute without scoring for both schools as Lena steals it. Lena going in. Lena spins. Nice left-hand layup is no good. Rebound by the Devils. Maya Dexter. Dexter going in. Dexter passes it back to 13 Bex. Bex to Zapola. Zapola still with the ball. Mia Zapola passes it back. Driving in here is Maya Dexter. And now Messina out towards the right side. That's number 13, Cindy Bex. Underneath the bucket, that two-pointer is good by Maya Dexter. Took us about 90 seconds, but we see our first 2 points. And by we, I mean Tallmadge, actually. And Coach Masson gonna burn a timeout. 92 seconds through the third quarter. He cannot be thrilled or pleased with how this quarter has started off so far. Been a few turnovers, been some missed shots. And we're only up by 10 rather than 12 or 15 was our largest lead of the day. Coach Madison has to show some concern out here. Grace is inbounding this. No, Kennedy inbounds it to Grace, excuse me. Grace Madison with the ball. She's across midcourt. She passes it to Lena. Lena looking. Lena passes it to Emily. Emily on the right side. And Emily Miller going in. Left hand layup is good. 33-22. Here is number 21, Zapola. Zapola still has it. Zapola almost lost it. Zapola still has it. Passes it to Maya Dexter. Dexter looking. Dexter goes left. Dexter passes it to Messina. Messina hands it off. That's Bex. Bex going to give it off. Driving in here. Passes it out in the corner. Going back here is Isabel Messina. And they are killing clock. Mia Zapola driving in. Zapola with the tough shot. Zapola made it. And with that being said, it is now 33-23. Grace with it. Grace passes it to Grace. And Shondell passes it, and it's taken away by Dexter. Dexter, cross midcourt. Dexter gives it off, trying the three. That one is no good. Rebound by Zapola. Zapola going in. Zapola with a tough shot, also no good. Lena's gonna get fouled, and we see our first foul of the half coming 2 minutes and 57 seconds through the third quarter. Number 4, Coco Puller checks in for the Blue Devils. Grace with the ball. She's across midcourt, over 3 minutes played in the third quarter. And Madison with the tough shot. It's good! 35-23 now. Here they go the other way. Number 2, Lexi Gray. Gray spinning. Gray passes it back to Zapola. Zapola looking. Zapola passes it back to number 4, Coco Puller. Puller giving it off to 10. 13. Sydney Bex going in here. That's Dexter. And now that's a 3 on the way for Sydney Bex. And that is over the backboard. No good. Give it to the Hornets, excuse me. So Weber checks in for the Black and Green Brigade. 4:24 to go in the third quarter. Coach calling out for a play. Here's Grace with the ball. Grace trying to cross up. Grace steps back, passes it. That's Lena. Lena going in. Lena is going to get fouled. She'll go to the line. 4:10 left in the third. Number 2, Lexi Gray commits her second foul of the day. Why are we stomping? You do realize that Lena is at the line. They got to be quiet for Lena. Well, she makes it anyways. I don't think she minds it at all. But I would. Second shot is good. Why on earth are we yelling over there? I don't know if they realize this, but that was our player making the free throw. Oh my goodness. Passes it to the left side. Going in. That's a tough shot. Short by Puller. That was the last out on Tallmadge. Give it to the Hornets. 3 minutes, 59 seconds through the third quarter. 37-23. Grace picks it up. She got it from Grace. Weber to Madison, I should say. Lena's going to check in at the next dead ball. And now Grace Madison goes left. Grace going to pass it to Emily. Emily in the corner. Emily looking, gives it off to Lloyd Voico. Willie looking. Willie passes it back to Grace. Grace to Emily. Emily on the left side. Emily lobs it up there. It is in and out of the fingertips of Willie Boyko. Give it to the Devils. 3:35 left of the third. Passes it to the left side. That's 23, Abby Caruso. Caruso on the right. Caruso passes it back. Driving in, passing it back to Coco Poor. Poor steps back, passes it to the right side. Sydney Bex. Bex is going to try going. Bex passes it in the corner. Looking, and Coco Poor with a tough shot. That's an air ball, and she's fouled. Caruso goes to the line. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here comes the first shot on the way. It is good. Emily checks back in for us. We're winning 37-24. Kennedy Morgan sitting on down. She's had herself a dandy today. She has a dozen. Second shot also good, and we're talking about a 12-point game with 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Emily has it. Emily passes it to Grace. Grace feeling double teamed. Passes it to Emily. Emily gives it off. That's Grace Weber. Grace Weber out to Emily Miller. Emily out to Grace Madison. 2 easy points on the way. 39-25. Caruso almost lost it. She keeps possession of it. Passes it to the right side. Not going to take the three. Instead, Bex is going to get it. Nope, foul. I was so close to saying rejected. But instead, it was white 21, Grace Madison on the foul for the second time today. Here comes the first shot coming up. It is good by Sydney Bex. Sydney Bex with 11 points. Rest of the school just 15 for Tallmadge. 39-26. Sorry about that, folks. My paper was falling. The second shot is good. Grace Madison has it. Grace Madison passes it to Emily. Emily with a nice pump fake, passing it to the right side. Gonna heave it out and in and out of the fingertips of Lena. Give it to the Blue Devils. That kid's pretty stoked that he got the ball. I would also be stoked if I got the ball. About 2.5 minutes left in the third. Going in, looking. Now passing it back. Driving in here is Lauren Teeling, as here's a tough shot. That is no good. Tipped, and that's last out. Tallmadge give it to the Hornets. 2:19 left in the third quarter. I must say, for once, this side of the gym is packed. This side right here never has fans, but tonight is a different story, I guess. Grace Madison to Grace Weber. Weber splits the double team, passes it to Grace. Here we go. Emily Miller gonna try the three. No good. Try and save it, and she cannot save it. Give it to the Devils. 2:06 left in the third. Passing it to 13. That's Cindy Bex. Bex on the right side. Bex going to get passes in the corner. And that's last out on us. Grace Madison with a nice effort as there are 116 seconds to go in the third. Passing it on the right side, handing it off in and out of the hands of Lexi Gray. Gray gonna give it off here. They go on the right side. Maya Dexter. Dexter gonna step back. Maya Dexter still stepping back. Maya Dexter passes it to the right side. That's number 13, Cindy Bex. Bex goes in. Bex passes it. That's Lauren Teeling. Now 23, Abby Caruso. Caruso gonna pass it to the right side. That is Maya Dexter. Dexter, no travel call on that as Gray goes in and will make it And with that being said, it's a 10-point ball game now. It's Grace's ball, who passes it to Kennedy, almost lost it. Kay's got to hurry. Gives it to Shondell. Good pump fake by Oida. Oida stops, pops, shoots. Foul called. Lexi Gray. Lexi has committed 3 fouls today. And with all that being said, Wena's going to the free throw line. 74 seconds to go in the third. Comes the first shot for Wena, trying to make it a 12-point ball game once again. Well, that's how you get to a 12-point ball game. You get to 11 first. Bianca Palante checking back in for the good guys. 40-29. Here comes the second shot. It is good. See? Told you Wena could do it. Wena with 8 points, but she does have 3 fouls. Looking, passes it in and out of her hands and goes right back to Tallmadge. Maya Dexter to her left. Dexter giving it off to Bex. Bex to the right side. Bex goes in. Bex passes it back to Isabel Messina. And now a long two coming up. That is good. You can hear the little kids chanting defense. But unfortunately, the shot was good. And the pass goes to Grace. From Grace. And back to Grace. On the left side, that's Shondell out to Madison. Madison's going to try 3. It is no good. We've been struggling in the second, third quarters. Passes it to the left side, going in. That's a tough shot. That is no good. Rebound by Lily Voiko. Lily passes it. Oh, Bianca. No. Grace almost lost it. Grace with a nice cross-up. Going in. Grace stops, pops, shoots, scores. 43-39. The pass goes to Abby Caruso. They may have to hurry. There are 10 seconds left for Abby Caruso and co. Caruso passes it to the left side. 5 seconds to go. Passes it back to Caruso. Caruso goes in. Caruso's fouled. Caruso will go to the line with a second and a half. 10, Bianca again. 3 fouls today for Bianca. Here comes the first shot for Bex. Bex missed. You have 1.5 seconds left. You have a second and a half left. And it's an 11-point game. You got to basically heave it immediately. Grace Madison's not going to get it off. Or maybe she does! And how close can you get? Not too shabby considering how that was. 24 minutes down, 8 more to go. Black and Green Brigade up to a 43-32 lead. Tallmadge has outscored us by 1 in the third quarter. It was 31-19. So they outscored us 13-12 in the third quarter. One can only hope that this fourth quarter won't be anything major or crazy coming out of those Tallmadge Blue Devils. I pray to the good Lord that's not what happened. It is almost time to break huddle. See, that buzzer went off. We are going to break huddle with our starting 5, except for, of course, Wayne. She's out for the game. In her spot, Grace Shondell. Over 85 minutes through the live stream, it will be Tallmadge ball. Start off the quarter. They have not gotten the ball start off any quarter. That includes the tip-off. Mia Zapol got it from Lexi Gray. And here we go, the fourth quarter. 43-32. Passes it to the left side. That's Cindy Bex. Back's gonna pass it to the right side. Caruso shot. Bounces a few times. That's no good. That'll be a possession. Give it to the Hornets. 16 seconds through the fourth quarter. And these elementary and middle school students really loving this. That's for sure. Heaves it to Grace. Now Emily with it. Emily with a deep pass. And Grace Madison in the corner, lobs all the way back to Grace Shadell. Kennedy out to Grace Madison, or Emily Miller. And now Lena Van Kirk. Grace Madison wide open corner, 3-ball, no. And it's gonna be a rebound by number 23, Abby Caruso. Caruso being pressured, Caruso passes it back to Gray. Gray out to Bex. Bex on the right side, Bex goes in, Bex's layup is good. And it's a single-digit ball game once again, 43-34. Which is 43-34 backwards. Emily passes it to Grace. Grace out to Lena. Lena steps back. Lena Van Kirk still stepping back, passing it to Grace Shondell. Shondell gonna give it off to Grace Madison. Madison steps back. Madison feeling pressure. She may take a shot here. She goes in. She may have charged. Nope, it is a charge. No, a blocking foul. I was scared there for a second. I thought he motioned charge for a second. It will be a shooting foul. Going to the line here is Grace Madison.
I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good. It's just water. Now, if it were something sticky, I'd be upset about it. First shot is good. Actually, it was a foul in the bucket. I beg your pardon. How did I not see that? Maya Dexter passes it. Isabella Messina passes it back to number 21. That is Zapola. Zapola goes right. Zapola hands it off to Gray. Gray's going to be rejected. Kennedy Morgan passes it off target. Last out on us, give it to the Blue Devils in a 46-34 contest. I must say, this is a large crowd compared to what I am used to. Defense chants going on. Wow, it's getting loud in here. Is it me? Lexi Gray passes it back in the left-hand corner. Looking here, number 13, Cindy Bex. Now it's Maya Dexter. Dexter passes it back to Zapola. Zapola, as Grace Weber will check in on the next dead ball. Less than 6 minutes to go. Zapola spins. Zapola almost forgot something. She did forget something. That'll be a possession as she got out. Coach Madison wanted to take a timeout, and he's not going to get the timeout. Weber checks in for Shondell. 5:53 to go in the third, or in the contest, at least in regulation. .53 left. Passes it to Dexter. Now Gray goes in. Gray passing on the right side. Messina going in. Messina with a tough shot. Isabel Messina makes it a 10-point contest. Here comes their double teams. Here come their double teams. Lena's got to hurry. Lena's got to pass that. And that's going to be a 10-second call if we're not careful. And a timeout taken with 5:34 left in the fourth quarter. While the first quarter was a blowout, it looked like that was the forecast. And then the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, that's been rather close. It's a 60-second timeout for Coach Madison. Cheerleaders doing their thing over there in front of a full gym out here. I've called games where I've seen about, I don't know, 70, 60 people. I've called games where there have been hundreds, maybe thousands. I mean, thousands might be an exaggeration, ladies and gentlemen, but still not a shabby crowd. That's for sure. We'll break huddle. 5:34 left or ahead 10. Coach Profit and Coach Waldhorst doing good jobs out there, assisting Coach Madison. Emily inbounding it. And it's taken away. And it goes to a defense chant. Lexi Gray passes it to the right side. Almost poked away. Gonna give it off to Cindy Beck's tough shot. Bex is gonna miss it. Lena on the rebound. Lena with 5:15 left. Gonna gun it to Grace. Grace to her right. Grace is going in. Grace with a tough shot. No good. Rebound by Dexter. Dexter pivoting. Dexter pivoting. Passes it to Zapola. Zapola passes it to the right side. That's Messina. Messina passes it back to 21 Zapola. Zapola in three-point land. That shot is short. And the rebound is going to be by Tallmadge. And that is going to be out on Tallmadge. Give it to the Hornets. 4:49 left. The kids are having a lot of fun out here tonight, that's for sure. Pass goes to Emily. Emily is going to be picked off, and oh, it's taken back. Here we go, passes it. That's Lena. Lena underneath the bucket, too much mustard. Rebounded, passes it to number 3. That's Maya Dexter. Dexter about halfway through the third passes, and there's a 3 on the way from Bex. Bex is lighting it up tonight. 46-39, pass goes to Kennedy. We gotta make smart shots and nothing else. Emily with the ball. Emily Miller going in. There's a smart shot. There we go. 48-39. It's still a single-digit game, however. 4 minutes to go. Number 23, Abby Caruso with it. Caruso whistle. Timeout. 4:03 to go in regulation. This game is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. So 4 minutes roughly. We're about halfway through the fourth quarter. I think 4:03 left. Cheerleader's gonna rifle the shirts into the kids. They're gonna kill each other for that. They gotta be careful. They gotta be super careful. So here we go. Man, oh man, this crowd really making some noise out here tonight. And I remember last year when it was youth night and that tough loss to Tallmadge. That youth section was going nuts all night. Even when the game was down to the wire, even though we lost, they were still making lots of noise. And they're doing it once again. 4:03 left in the fourth. The pass goes to the right side. That is Maya Dexter. Dexter in three-point land. Dexter backs up. Dexter to her right. Emily guarding Dexter. Dexter's rejected. Give it to the Devils. 3:52 to go. Looking. Passes it back. That's 13. Bex feeling pressure. Pass it. Intercepted. Grace Madison. Madison in. The hook shot. No good. And it's still up for bid. And rebounded by Tallmadge. Here they go the other way. That's Lexi Gray. Gray going in. Gray's foul. 3.5 minutes left. You got the Akron time left. 3-3-0. Kennedy has committed 4 fouls today. We are only winning 48-39. Lexi Gray goes to the line. Her first shot coming up. It is No good. 3.5 minutes to go. It's varsity night, youth night, Veterans Appreciation night. Second shot. No good. Jim erupts. Here's Grace Masson with it. We'll see what Grace Masson has in stock. Going off, no illegal screen on Emily. That was lucky. And Grace is going to cross up. Grace out to Emily. Emily passes it back. That is Grace Shondell passing it. And a pass back. That's Shondell again. Grace to her left. Grace driving in. Grace is going to be fouled. No bucket. But she will go to the line. 3:02 left in the fourth. Dexter has committed another foul, her second of the day. Here comes the first shot on the way. It is, missed by Shondell. Madison with 11. Kennedy with 12. And Shondell still with 9. As that shot is no good. We have less than 3 minutes to play. Dexter passes it back in the corner. Stepping back. Tallmadge got pretty lucky on those 2 missed free throws. That's Dexter. Passes it to the right side. That's Lauren Teeling. Teeling spins, passes it to the right side. That is number 23, Caruso, and her shot is good. Abby Caruso makes it a 7-point game. They're down by a touchdown point after. Kennedy will check in on the next dead ball. Less than 2.5 to go. Handing off to Grace. Grace to Emily. Emily back to Grace. Grace to the right. Grace, nice behind the back dribble, passing it. That's Grace Shondell. Now Madison with 2:11 left, 2:10 left. We're just letting the clock die, taking advantage of no shot clock, passing to Emily. Emily, gutsy pass out to Shondell, and there's a foul with 2:02 to go in the contest, at least 2:02 to go in regulation. Weber's sitting on down. And the pass is last out on Tallmadge. Give it to the Hornets, 2:02 left. We're yelling out stuff. The pass goes to Kennedy. Less than 2 minutes to go. They may want to consider intentionally fouling. 6 fouls for them. One more, we reach the bonus. They're bringing on the double team. Grace is stripped, and there is no foul on that. Pass goes to the left side. 7-point contest, 100 seconds left. That's last out on. Nope, a foul actually. 100 seconds to go. Who did it? Kennedy, she's fouled out. Oh no, it's actually Alexi Gray. Alexi Gray. Tallmadge fans are steamed as a ham about this. 100 seconds left. Weber to the line, 1:40 to go. Each school with 2 timeouts. Here we go. Grace Shondell redeems herself with that. She's cracked double digits. (49-41). Tallmadge fans very angry right now. That's an understatement. 50-41. In the words of Sonic, they gotta go fast. Abby Caruso passes it to the left side. Here they go. Defense chance getting even louder. Zapolo, no foul, no bucket. Tipped around like a pinball. Pass goes deep to the left side. Emily Miller underneath the bucket. It is no good. Rebound, no foul, no bucket. Here they go the other way. Shot down by Shadell. Intercepted by Lita. 74, 73. Shadell to Weber. Miller. Now Grace Madison. Grace passes it. Lena doesn't take the three. Instead, she passes it to Shadell. Now Emily with it. Less than a minute to go. Lena passes it. Grace Madison with it. Grace Madison fouled. 52.9 left. I think it's safe to say that this one looks like it's over, but you never know. Crazy things have happened in the past. Grace Madison will go to the line. It will be a 60-second timeout first for the Devils. 52.9 left. And we'd like to remind you that coming up next, of course, these students are going absolutely crazy. But the real story is over there because these guys are going to be playing Tallmadge as well. Coach, I think we got this. Coach, I think we got this tonight. Should be a fun one. We beat Tallmadge, yes. I've been complaining all year about the crowd, and finally we got something good. We need to do varsity nights more often than not. Yes, they heard my pleas. The students or the kids are going nuts right now. I think I might go deaf. 52.9 left. It's free throw time. Dear God, I can't hear now. What? It's a miss. Rebounded by Lita. Lita guts it. Fortunately, Shadell is there. Kennedy. Kennedy foul. Maya committed the foul. That's her third of the day. 46.6 left. This will be our last 1-and-1 of the day for the girls. First shot is sinks in. Good shot there by Kennedy. We really used that first quarter to propel us. Take that commanding lead, 17-5 after the first. And while it wasn't pretty in the next three quarters, at least we're most likely gonna win it. We're up 51-41 out here, 46.6 to go. Gonna let it roll, still let it roll. Zapola picks it up, Zapola passes it, pass back to Mia Zapola. Zapola steps back, off to the left side, stepping back again, that's 23, Abby Caruso for three, that's no good. Tipped as last out, Tallmadge, give it to the Hornets. 31.5 left. So the pass goes, and it goes now out to Grace Shadell, who is basically hacked out there. Exactly 26 seconds to go. Hey Noah. Students are going crazy. You guys got to be quiet though because the free throw's coming up. In the bonus plus. Shadell. Missing. (52-41). Here comes a second shot. Shadell got it. We take a timeout. We have one more timeout left. A 60-second timeout.
26 seconds.
Yep, exactly. 26 seconds left. Meanwhile, the boys are ready for this one. Well, I think we got ourselves a dandy tonight. Highland, Tallmadge, and boys basketball. I mean, this one's been a dandy tonight. I mean, we've barely called any high school girls games this season. So to see a girls basketball game is definitely a breath of fresh air. I'm very happy about it. 53-41 our score. Coach Madsen ready to break up the girls. Here we go. Exactly 26 seconds left. Sorry if I'm blocking you guys. Sorry if I'm blocking you. 26 seconds. Zapolo inbounding this. Zapolo passes it. Dexter back to Zapolo on the right side. Here they go in the corner. Pump faking, looking. They need a three and nothing else. It's intercepted for now. Taken away by Lena. Lena's fouled. Exactly 14 seconds to go. Lena back. Kirk going to the line. You gotta be quiet because Lena needs to extend the lead. Missed. It was 17-5 after the first, as we see mass substitutions here for the last 14 seconds. The boys clapping them on. Here comes the second shot. It is missed, but it won't make a difference. Good guys will go to 12-4 on the season. Ball gonna be poked away. Good guys 53, Tallmadge 41, and that will be all she wrote. They're still gonna try to foul us. Lena didn't get fouled. The game is over. They're going absolutely crazy right now. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we got the boys up next. They'll have a tough act to follow up tonight as the Black and Green Brigade move up to 12-4 on the season. 12-4 on the campaign, just 2 losses in the American Conference, both to the pesky Copley Indians. Coach, good game. As we will see the boys do their thing now. And here we go. You typically don't see this during basketball games, but now you will. Here we come. No, the bad guys actually. They're not saying boo, they're saying boo on. And now they're cheering them on. I don't know if you can hear me, folks, but we've had ourselves a good doubleheader so far. 53-41, good guys win it over the Tallmadge Blue Devils. And then, yeah, that was in girls. Now it's the boys' turn to follow it up. Won't be easy because the boys' team, well, things haven't been looking upwards for us lately. We've dropped 5 out of the last 7 games. That's not a good sign, folks. Well, hopefully there will be positive sides in the foreseeable future. Now we lost 5 out of our last 7, including to Cuyahoga Falls, including Copley, including Avon. Some of those losses were home. We haven't won that many home games this season. I'll be honest with you. It's been a while since we last won a home game. At least for the boys. The girls, of course, they just took care of business, those girls out there. Mass exodus of people. We'll be back.